rundown. It's January 30th. It's the rundown. It's January 30th. Live Miami.
You doing that on purpose? You doing that on purpose?
No. I got something in my
You were
throat.
allowed to do that one more time, and then it's obnoxious.
No, go ahead. Do it. Start again.
One more throat clear.
Start again. Do it from the top.
The fuck is going on?
The rundown.
Amateur bullshit.
Does anyone have extra one of these glasses?
Atta boy, Dana. Do you know Dana? I'll give you $1 million if you know Dana's last name.
Bahaway.
It's closer than I expected.
Start again. Sorry.
It's January 30th. It's the rundown. What's happening? What? What?
Oh, happy birthday, Dan.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay.
January 30th.
Okay. Happy birthday, man.
Happens
What a birthday
every
present for you,
year
huh?
on this day.
And happy birthday, Riggs.
Happy birthday, Riggs and Chuck.
Anybody who needs happy birthday
No, I
said
actually
to them
don't.
is a wimp.
I don't. You all DP40, DP41, DP42.
Sales whores me out.
Yeah.
Says,
Birthday
Sales.
week. You
Yeah.
literally did a
sends me
birthday
to
week.
Vegas. I don't try to do that.
I feel like you had like a
I
tiara and a
actually
sash.
can't.
Yeah, right.
This year they're like, "Will you go to Vegas for your birthday?" I'm like, "No, I will not."
No, I will not.
I want to go to Ibiza.
Send fucking, hey, we're gonna your birthday. We're gonna send Nate with you and party. No thanks. This is brought to you by FanDuel. FanDuel is also hosting a free-to-play R&R 11 Super Bowl contest. 5-year marquee fights on Friday featuring their app. Go on and make your chances. What?
Oh, Phillips, you got to do Phillips and Rocco, too. It's also brought to you by Phillips and Rocco.
They want Phillips and Norelco first.
We got our Phillips and Rocco gang here.
Hey, Phillips Norelco people.
Phillips and Norelco.
I
I'll be
I
more
shaved the other day
excited.
using the
I'll
one
be
blade.
more excited for Phillips and Norelco, Reed. Phillips and Norelco has the most innovative electric grooming tools to help you do what feels right. Phillips and Norelco One Blade is the one tool that'll let you trim, edge, and shave any length of hair with a single pass. It's easy to use for both face and body, perfect for getting us looking our best here in Miami all weekend long. Your style made simple. One Blade does it all. Go to phillips.com/Norelco Barstool to save $5 off the Phillips Norelco One Blade Face or One Blade Face and Body Shaver by using code Barstool, and Phillips Norelco is here.
They put one in every single one of our hotel rooms. I've been using it.
I used it, too, yeah.
Dynamite.
The Tequila Chica's waitress even took. She's like, "Can I bring one home for my husband?"
Yes.
Knock yourself
Spread
out.
the
That'd
word.
be like-
It's the greatest.
Yeah,
It really does
so,
work well.
It's the greatest
And they're all
machine
here.
since the Model Ford.
Are the Phillips and Norelco here people regardless? Are you guys here
Model
regardless,
Ford.
or like
Is that
you come to
the
Super
car?
Bowl every year
Model T Ford.
because of us? You're here. Oh, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good deal. All right, so then everyone's in Miami. Nice.
Where were you in Minnesota?
Yeah. Nobody wanted to go to Minnesota.
All right, I assume they'll be. Are you guys coming rough and rowdy tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
So the Phillips,
Oh, yeah.
by the Phillips and Norelco, they support us. Support them. All right. Well, my first. It's a slow day. Super Bowl week. Not really.
Not a lot of buzz.
There is
we're the buzz.
nothing.
We're
We
the
are the
buzz.
buzz.
Did you see the quote? Actually, it's a guy I don't like who wrote it about us. He's like, leave it to Barstool to once again take over Super Bowl week and go after Goodell all at once. They called me ironclad. I didn't know what that meant, but I love it. It's like
Ironclast?
yeah. Dave Portnoy solidified himself as ironclad. I googled it.
Ironclad?
Classed.
I think it's Clad.
No, it's ironclad, and I can tell you what it means.
I never heard that either.
It's somebody who attacks. Well, I'll read.
Iron
Oh,
sharpens
done. That's
iron?
you. Yeah.
Someone who attacks.
No
Stop
more.
right there.
Ironclast. Never get into a semantics war with an ironclast person.
You guys can talk while I'm googling.
No, we'd rather just watch.
Who was the guy telling you, calling you this?
It's Alex Reamer wrote it in Forbes, and Alex Reamer is the guy who called Brady's kid
Right.
a pissant.
Yeah.
Ironclad, a person who attacks cherished beliefs or institutions, a destroyer of images used in religious worship.
A destroyer
Wow.
of images
I'll
is a
take that.
fucking
Wow.
title.
I'll take that. Destroyer of
Davey the
images.
Destroyer?
That's
Yeah.
like
Put it on a
uh,
T-shirt.
Daenerys.
the guy who has the
Daenerys
throne.
in Game of Thrones.
Thanos.
Yeah,
You're
he's the
Thanos.
Destroyer of worlds.
Yeah.
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 That's me.
Davey
I'll
the
take it.
Destroyer.
Fuck.
Fuck.
So I'm back.
These people don't realize when they write shit like that how much we
No,
like.
he meant it as a compliment.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
no, but I also
okay.
don't like that, when you write something like that, you make everyone Google it. Like, who the fuck knows what
I love
I've never
Googling
even
when
seen
people
that
say
word.
stuff about me
That
because
guy
I get
had
excited.
thesaurus.com.
Just trying to
out,
show off.
He wrote destroyer and figured out.
I'm a
word.
destroyer of worlds.
Correct.
Now I actually don't like it that he was complimenting.
I saw Kevin. I saw some of you on social media. You're pretty complimentary
Yeah,
yesterday.
you deserve a
as
lot of credit,
complimentary as I've ever seen Kevin Clancy.
I actually
Listen,
wanted
you
on
got
the
us
record.
$450 million, Dave. Thank you.
On the rundown yesterday, I said I will not be rooting for your death anytime soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is like
Pretty
lovey
nice.
kissy
Yeah,
on this rundown.
It was crazy.
Harry, we'll
was
see how long this
crazy.
lasts.
Oh,
We're in the
I'll give it
honeymoon
this week.
phase.
A week or two.
Monday, it's back to business.
Wow.
But if it was, I mean, that number was such a fucking joke that I got to give you credit.
Well,
And I think it's ridiculous
listen,
that you are talking about buying sports franchises, but I'm not going to doubt you anymore.
No. If we do what we say we're going to do and turn like Penn into this billion-dollar leading gambling company, then
Right? That's why I'm not going to doubt it.
then it's a billion-dollar company. And by the way, Kramer, we're on Mad Money. Kramer dead seriously
Yeah.
had me second guessing
He
myself.
looked at you in the eyes and was like, "Do you think you got like kind of taken for advantage here?"
Yeah.
I was like, "What? What's going on
It's like
right
the
now?"
One Bite app by itself is worth $450 million. I'm like,
Kramer's
what?
the fucking best.
I mean, I was saying yesterday because you were doing all the stuff in New York. I was saying that the Glenny Balls scale is proprietary information that they now own.
Yeah.
5
Like
balls.
that's huge.
Balls. Just balls.
Kramer did also say that Lenny Dykstra was one of the greatest investors of all time. So we might have to take
Well, at
his
the
shit with a grain
time,
of
he
salt.
was like 650-1 on his picks.
He went through that phase where he was
hot.
hot.
He had a hot hand.
He was really hot.
Hot hand.
Also, I think after the news, well, I know you guys talked about we have a rat, and I've
don't
seen you
think
been.
I have
no,
been doing a
Kevin,
lot of
Kevin,
investing.
Kevin,
I
we
didn't
did
say
that.
have a rat.
Kevin,
we have a
we
rat.
did the call.
But you didn't
No.
say anything on the conference call. They
But
had
it doesn't
numbers.
matter.
You didn't say
No,
that
no,
on
no.
No,
The
they didn't
text.
say numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's what happened.
Yeah.
We did a conference call at 10 o'clock with all the employees. The second it was over, Erica got a text from Peter Kafka of Recode being like, I heard it's official. What's going on? And by the way, it's an arrogant text. He didn't even say who he was. Erica was like, who is this? I'm talking, she hung up the phone,
Instantly.
got a
Right.
text. Then the Wall Street Journal we gave them the Wall Street Journal, the scoop. In the Journal, we told them, like, hey, someone's on it. They released at midnight. Kafka took the numbers from the Journal.
Right.
We didn't have the numbers.
Right.
Okay.
So we have a fucking
We have a
rat.
big
And
time
anyone
I mean,
who thinks
don't-
we're not going to get to the bottom.
Oh,
of who
I'm
this
already
rat
Right.
finding him.
I'm gonna guarantee it's an agent.
No, I,
think
have a
somebody-
list.
I think
No,
I think this
call.
was a
It's
bad
a
happened
call.
too quick.
I know, but I think this
call.
was a bad kept secret. I think a lot of people knew, and I think people probably told an agent who then they knew like the call's happening at 10 o'clock.
No.
But how would
It
she
was-
hit him up the
Right.
second it ended?
Because
Right.
I think the agent knew the call was happening.
I was looking who follows Kafka, who
Oh,
follows.
I was going double layers. I sent you that last one that's like doesn't even work here,
Oh, yeah.
but has connection.
Yeah, you want to know who I honestly thought it was? And you can tell Eric.
Oh yeah.
confirmed
Oh
this.
yeah.
Brett Merriman.
Yeah.
I
He
thought it
like,
was OMB.
He was like office manager Brett.
It literally.
Yeah.
It's the first thing because
No.
OMB follows Kafka.
I
Why are
know,
you following
he-
Kafka?
He's not. He's loyal.
Well, it would
Cool.
be very Barstool.
He's
Like I
still-
went through the list. I was like, I'm sure we put like Francis,
100%.
JFB, and officer manager Brett
Yep.
on this call.
Right.
Like we would do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
100%.
Definitely.
So I saw that list and I go, that fucking OMB still getting me. Like I thought it was him.
I would actually respect that.
So who's
like
your
if
guess
he's your foil.
I think it's Deirdre.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yep.
Name names.
Yep.
You just drop government names, huh?
Wow.
Listen,
Fucking A.
there's a rat. I'm gonna smoke this rat out. That's what I think it is.
Smoke
Whoa.
them out.
Yeah.
That was
Smoke
something.
them out.
Yeah. I don't have
And
proof,
and
but that's my
what's
guess.
the
Again, the
recourse
following, I
here?
look at the connections of like.
you're like you got the bulletin board and like the
Yeah,
darn
but-
and
but-
shit.
but what
You're-
he's-
You know what's coming out? The heat lamp.
Yes.
But we got it. Oh man.
Hold on.
If
Hold
we
on.
do another porn investigation with this.
But what
that would
Dave
be
is
through the roof
saying
content.
is like his big time investigation. Like he's pretending that he's doing DNA investigation. He's got blood samples. He just
looking at Twitter.
literally is looking at who
follows the
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
Twitter.
I mean,
So what do
sometimes,
you-
sometimes,
what do you-
sometimes the answer is right in front.
Hiding in
What
plain
do you
sight.
think is like the reasoning behind? Like why would
I have no
why would
idea
one
the
do
reasoning.
such a thing?
I
That's
know
the
it.
thing. We got to
Do you
find
get
the
money?
motivation.
Motive.
You get.
I don't
You
know.
know.
Some people just have the thrill of breaking news.
And I mean, listen, we're all guilty of that.
Yeah.
Dave texted me
We're all
at
guilty of that.
midnight on Tuesday. He's like, "All right, I got to go to bed." And I was like, "All right, I got it. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay up for a little."
I
longer looking."
literally, I'm like, we have a rat, and we need to figure out who this rat is. Now, the rat on. Do you remember the very first, the branded? that wrote the kid who got no credit, who broke the story.
Yes.
Long before.
Someone wrote a story on a blog that no one reads in
How
December.
did that kid find
and
it?
we were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he reached out to me after, and I'm like, he's like, well, I said, who's the rat?
Right.
And for him, he's like, the rat is not on your side.
Right, that's what
That
That
one
was
we
Penn.
knew
I
wasn't.
think it's them.
No, but this rat
This
was
call
us.
was us.
Yes. We knew that rat wasn't on our side. Because that
But
happened.
don't you think if there's a rat early, like there's already a rat established,
No.
that then all they need to know is that the call is happening?
But how
To
would you
be-
know?
No, but they
Kevin,
knew the minute
the
that we hung
timing,
up.
It was done. Call.
They were on the call.
I don't know
I
if
feel
they're
like
on
if
the
you just know the call is happening and
No.
you call at 10:20, 10:30,
Why are you
whatever it
trying
was.
to stop
Maybe
us
you're
from
the
looking for a
rat,
rat?
right? Yeah,
Kevin?
yeah.
Seems like the lady doth protest too much. We're going to get this fucking rat.
We're gonna get the rat.
What are you gonna do when you find the rat?
I don't
What's the
know.
punishment?
It's like what,
Is it a fireable offense?
No,
I
it's
think
just like
what-
why you rat. Like what?
You're just
you
gonna
should
yell at
know
them why
who
you
rats are.
Okay, I think this is what we got to do if we find the
We
rat.
shut down. We were supposed to have another call at 10:30,
And we shut it down, yeah.
We're not doing shit when there's rats running
Right.
around.
All right, so
Rats
we get
are
the
loose.
rat. We get 5 bricks of cheese, and one of them has rat poison in it, and they have to choose which one to eat. So they might die,
But you got a pretty good chance.
but it's not. Yeah, right.
80% chance
Right.
of living. You're fine.
And then if they live, we say all's fair. You're free.
I'm gonna start doing like the
And then you
parted
poison all
shit.
of them, so you
Like
poison
everyone, just give me your like information and like stay in this room while I do
oh,
something.
Then
if you read that Jack Nicholson, that bass he makes,
yeah.
you make a gif like that.
You also would just be Goodell.
What?
Goodell making Tom Brady give him his cell phone, like you would be Goodell.
Well, he was innocent. And by the way, we have the banner flying over the Goodell face, which is fucking awesome. All right, so sales going well. By the way, even the churning guys were like, and I don't know how it works. Like, obviously, stocks can go up, stocks can go down, but like
Fact.
Penn like paid for the sale yesterday.
I know.
Insane.
I know.
Hey, what?
They paid for the
Shout
sale
out all the stoolies that bought it.
because like they made that it went up so much. Like they made like $400 million in like net
Holy
value.
Shit.
I
made
I
the
don't know
money
if we're
back
even
in-
supposed to.
I don't know if
Yeah.
we're supposed to say it either.
No,
but
I mean it's all. I mean if it's all public, you know.
It
the
is
stock
public.
yeah,
goes
it's public.
up. Like
It's
people,
public.
people were just randomly.
I guess
tweeting me,
people
being
are
like,
getting
that's worth
like
275 million
nervous,
market cap. So
like you guys are pumping the stock. It's like no shit. It's like we don't have any information. We're saying we're awesome. We've been saying that for 50
I got
years.
nervous. I thought I didn't know the rules. I started deleting tweets. I was like, am I not
No,
allowed
no,
to? Am I
no.
not
We don't
allowed
know.
to say
here's
this?
We
the
just
thing.
know we're.
I mean, listen, we're fucking idiots.
2 things. One,
No, we're not.
no,
No, we are.
No.
We're dumb.
No, I wrote.
You don't know anything
we're
about the
smart.
stock market.
We're smart.
You
We're
just
really
said
smart.
I don't know.
I know. I know this. We're better at gambling than anybody else.
Yes,
That's
we're
That
smart.
doesn't make you smart.
No, it makes us geniuses.
I wrote the. Did you read the blog I wrote when the thing was passed? It was literally verbatim.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we
yeah,
knew it.
yeah,
we
yeah,
knew it right
yeah,
then.
yeah.
So wait, 2 things about the stock. One is a friend of mine actually texted me and was like, I'm trying to short the stock because I feel like you guys, there's no way you guys are going to keep going up. I was like, dude, I don't think stoolies know how to sell stocks.
Well,
buy them.
no, Marwan, a guy next to Marwan, pump and dumped. He bought our stock, sold it, made $100, and went and got lunch.
Fucking A. And then number 2,
People are
Dave,
buying the stock like it's merch.
I
Like
love
it's a
it.
T-shirt and,
Dude,
and
we're
sending
gonna be going to the moon.
sending screenshots just for a retweet.
Guess what? We're going to put everyone's kids through college.
Yeah.
The other funny thing about this whole deal, I don't know if you saw, but Penn hired a new CFO 7 days ago named
great.
Dave Williams. So White Sox
White
Dave,
Sox
quote,
Dave.
tweeted it, was like ready to get to work. So now here's what we're going to do, Dave. We're going to have White Sox Dave shadow CFO of Penn National, Dave Williams, for a week, like Kramer with the saltines in his suitcase
I may
going
short,
to work.
I may short the stock. That particular.
Could you imagine that video of him just showing up with
Empty
gum in his
briefcase.
hair, being like, so what are we doing today, boss? Dave
Dude,
Williams.
I mean, what happens if the stock just keeps going up the way it is?
Then that's
It's like
how you
10%
buy
every
sports
fucking
team.
day.
Yeah.
That's how you buy sports teams.
right.
I don't know. Somebody, Stooley's so dumb. So I just put like a screenshot of it up again today, and somebody's like, the good news is that stocks always stay up; they never go down; they keep going up. And I just wrote back, I go, "Is that really true?" And somebody responded to it dead seriously. Go, "No, that's not.
Oh,
Like,
no.
dead serious."
Oh,
Like,
no.
No,
Oh, do we got it? Yeah,
it's
there it
fucking
is.
Awesome.
It's
Here it
very
comes.
big. It's
Here it
much.
comes.
It's much bigger than the other
Here it
banners.
comes.
Oh, if
the Greek
they
food
said I
place
could have
has
gotten
been
a banner the
pucks.
size of a house,
Yeah.
I would have. It
Yeah,
could
like-
be the size of a house.
I mean, it probably is. It's fucking huge.
Somebody told me Goodell would get it taken down. I'm like, how? He doesn't own the air. They're like, yeah, he does.
No. I would respect him if he like sent another plane out there.
Imagine if
like
it just
a
got
fucking
shot
yeah,
down.
like a dog
It's
fight in the air.
And they
Be
blame it on
unreal.
like fucking
Or if you just like snip the fucking cord and it just falls off.
That's fucking.
like that gets knocked down and Goodell's just like Iran or something. Like
Yeah, that could shit. Yeah, and his like
Shooting
feet-
down
yeah,
planes
Jerry
from the fucking
Jones,
stadium.
Zuka.
all right, I don't want to do this next one, but Big Cat's tits. Oh my God.
That was tough.
I think it was the
You know what?
shadows.
Like the,
I think
okay, it was the
shadows.
shadows, the angle.
Maybe the
It was
most
the shadows.
disturbing picture.
Dan,
in the
Listen, listen.
if there
here's
is
what I
proof
do.
positive that the universe evens itself out, it was that picture.
Well,
Like,
listen.
congratulations, you're fucking rich, but also
Listen.
let's get you back down to earth, pal.
One, shadows.
Holy shit.
Two, I saw that picture.
Yes,
I had a board meeting with myself. I canceled ice cream for dinner, and guess what? I was down a pound today. So we're back on the fix.
That's the stock's
That-
going up.
Yeah,
stock's
right,
back
we're
up.
good.
That may be worse than Big Cat, Big House.
No.
No, that one,
Maybe though. Maybe
that
though.
one, and also the Kool-Aid Man one.
and the Detroit
Look, just
one.
add it to. I actually
There's a
need
lot.
to get Hank to update it because there's a thing Grateful Dead has like Dick's Picks where it's like all their different live shows. So I've made him start doing an anthology of all my bad pictures.
You should have it just an Instagram that'll have like 10 million followers.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad pictures out there.
The one of you like in the crowd at a basketball game where
Oh,
I
how
thought
about
you
the
were
one at
wearing
the
multiple
How about the one at the Marlins game
Oh,
when I had the big glove and I somehow made the big glove look normal size?
The Kool-Aid Man
Oh,
one
man.
always has special part to it because it's not just the picture, it's the way you storm it.
Yeah, I stormed in. It's like, what's the deal here? But yeah, the shadow.
I
think
still
it was the shadow.
I still think Big House is the best. It's like
Yeah.
the number one.
that one was pretty
That one
bad.
you could convince me was lighting somehow or something.
Yeah.
The tits are the tits.
I mean, that one, Big Cat, Big House was actually the only one I think, because like obviously I know what I look like. That was the only one where I was like, I think I turned to Kevin after. I was like, did you have to do that?
No, I felt
I was
bad.
like, that was the only
I
one
almost
that, like,
didn't
hurt
post
me
it.
so
Who
bad.
was it? It might have been your boy. Someone.
Yeah.
I think it was Hank. Somebody in the RV was like, "You have to."
Yeah,
You
and
have to
I
post that
remember
picture.
turning to you and be like, dude, really? Like I've never done that. And that one time I was like, come
That,
on.
that,
did feel bad
that
about that
was
one.
something.
You got to update the anthology, Hank.
That
Dick's
photo,
pic.
That's it. Pick
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
that photo, like,
The shadow. If you look closely, it's a shadow.
I think I saw
the
that.
sun was
one
in the right
giant
spot in the
tit.
sky.
I think I saw that. We were like on a conference call. It's all the major pen people, us, Wall Street Journal, and I just in the middle, I just gasped. They're like, "What is it?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna need like
Need a
to
minute.
pause for like 3 seconds before we get back to this."
Man.
Like,
Oh my
uh,
God.
So, Coach K, I missed this. I just started screaming at the student section because they were chanting at Capel, the pit coach, old Duke guy. Coach K sucks.
It's the worst.
He sucks.
What does Rigo Bosco have to say about this kind of shit?
Oh,
just
like
like,
blame
it's
Cal, but he
defensible.
won't say anything about this.
No,
Indefensible.
He's always like that.
Right.
He's always like
Thi-
that.
It's also so clear that he's doing this because Jeff Capel was the bag man.
Yeah, big time.
You gotta
so,
do-
so
yeah.
he
You know
want-
what?
Don't piss him off because they'll talk.
Right.
The only reason I do like it though is watching the kids, like the faces on those
Oh, my
kids.
God.
They didn't know what the fuck to make of it.
Scolded.
This is FanDuel. FanDuel's also hosting a free-to-play R&R 11 Super Brawl contest. 5-year marquee fights on Friday are featured in their app. Go in and make your choice for who wins, how they win, and when the fight will end. Finish in the top ranks, receive your share of $10K in Barstool merch. Play now at FanDuel.com/R&R. What is that noise?
People yelling on South Beach.
Oh, we
Jesus
got Jesus
Christ
Christ is
is
Lord.
Lord.
Repent. After death is judgment. Turn from your sin to Jesus. Big
You
picture
got to
of
get the
a guy
Minifans down there.
burning.
That's
They
what
probably are the
Minifans should be
Minifans.
doing. I feel like the Minifans have been getting along.
Well, yeah. I mean,
feel
I've
like
had
that's-
Kevin and I have basically had to babysit Kirk because of you. You just left, and you're like, yeah. You
Riggs was like, I know, someone's got to do this.
No, Kirk said to me yesterday on radio he is having a decent time.
That's huge.
Stunning.
Enormous.
And I'm going to say this to his face, Kirk, when I see him next time because I haven't. What pissed me off about Kirk? So we with one of the big changes with this deal, the guardrails, is no going back and forth with government officials because Penn's government regulated. We're going to play in those guardrails. Obviously, the Curtatone decision happened like a couple days before this thing was going down. So I didn't want Kirk going nuts. I called Kirk. I'm like, hey, the rumors, there's some truth to them. Please don't talk about this off the record. He's like, yep, got it, understand. And then he's tweeting Like nobody's talking about Curtatone, including
Yeah.
Barstool.
No
Like,
one's
I
bought
told
it.
you, motherfucker,
Yeah.
why we're not talking about it.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Yes.
That was a bullshit
That was
move.
He also said that you had told him, like, after that conversation, he was like, yeah, fine, like, I'm not going to do anything, like, I'm not going to cause any problems. And, like, the next minute, Blind Mike got kicked out of that fucking.
Yes.
Right.
Like, the
Right.
next second.
Yes. Right.
But he even copped to that. Like Kirk was like, yeah, I was an asshole. That was bad.
Oh, we haven't talked. What are you guys thinking? I have a long history of not being scared by viruses. Remember, I wanted to put Ebola in Hank and see how that would turn out. Swine flu, and I've been right 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Much to do about nothing. Coronavirus, hot in the news. By the way, I'm not like the stock expert, but if I was investing in a casino, I wish right now they didn't have casinos in Asia and China like MGM and places like that. I'd want to invest in a company like Penn that only is in the United States because you're away from the coronavirus.
Right.
If we think the coronavirus is a thing, which I don't.
I think it's the flu, right?
It's like a common cold.
Right.
The name doesn't help either. I'm not scared by coronavirus. You know, malaria, Ebola,
Yeah, I'll
and
send
Donnie to
Donnie.
China.
That was Hank just said send Donnie, yet he wouldn't let me. I literally wanted to inject him with Ebola just to prove.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Send him in a black hole.
That was a little unrealistic. We could have given
No,
him
a little
Ebola.
unrealistic.
You never know. Science is catching up.
That was a big time moment right there, admitting that shooting Hank into a black hole with a GoPro was a little unrealistic.
Well, we could.
I feel like you think that. I feel like you thought that was maybe
Can't believe
like,
you
possible at one
conceded.
point. The way you said that right now.
If we
Like,
had
you
access
thought it could
to the
happen.
Why would you
information of a-
concede that, Dave?
I would do it if we knew where the black. I don't know how you find a black.
Oh, that's the problem. Finding it. So if I
Right.
could find you a black hole, we're good.
If
Hank's
someone
become
can
too
locate,
valuable, but fucking.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Mantis would go in there in 2 seconds.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, he's our black hole guy
Oh,
now.
man.
Are you good? What do you think? I mean, people are talking about this. It's gonna be the next swine flu, next Ebola, next bird flu. Very serious. Like we can get the EDC, all that shit.
I mean, it's the same as the
Yeah.
pig swine flu. It was the other one. There's been a million of them. Bird flu.
There's been a lot.
Yeah,
We've been
they're all-
around for a lot of like scares.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily worried. Shout out all the fucking idiots that don't vaccinate their kids. That will be. What if the coronavirus just like fucked up anyone who just doesn't vax?
Yeah, and I thought you could heal. I don't know. That's it. Anything
thought you
in the
could
Super
heal?
Bowl?
The rundown. No. Who gives a fuck?
Oh, Andy Reid's quote today was fucking.
What'd he
hilarious.
say?
He said about his grandkids. He has 9 of them. He said, "They keep you young, but they also keep you old. It's kind of like sweet and sour pork." He compared his
quote.
grandchildren to food.
It's a good quote. What's the official?
Kansas City ate that up.
Yeah.
Is the line 1 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot decide. Like, I don't know.
I
do
feel
not
like
know.
You're heavy on the Niners, right?
Yeah, but then I'll probably end up with the Chiefs. Oh, I gave what's his name? But Nick Bosa texted. We did a pizza review, him and Kittles. And he just mumbled, which was surprising because he's very vocal and
Right.
like funny. And he just said, "Now that's like the name stuck."
Right.
Because we in the pizza review,
Mumbles?
it's just every time he mumbled, we put mumbles. Thought you were gonna be a little louder, a little more colorful. Talk a lot. Here it's like quiet and shy.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a shy guy.
The
man.
whole wave and the flag and nothing here. He's like, now everyone in the locker room is just calling me Mumbles.
Oh no.
Barstool effect.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a live stream, right, Dave?
Yes, Sunday.
So Gambling Cave, starting the Gambling Cave Sunday night. We'll be on. Is this the last rundown?
yes.
Is this the last
Well,
rundown?
I don't know.
It is. All right, so I guess Kevin, you got to give your pick.
Well, I you just confused me there because my point was that I feel like this is just like this is your week, so I'm gonna go with whoever you're going with.
We
I feel like
haven't
this,
taped yet?
right.
this is a
Taped it.
class.
As of-
Everything's coming up
As
page
of
views.
now, my advisor pick would be the Chiefs because of how much I like the Niners.
That's what he's been doing to himself.
Yeah,
and
but
I've
see
been-
now that
But
now I don't know where to
I've been
go on that.
killing it. I've been killing it.
He's been
Killing
killing
it that way.
Okay.
Like killing it.
Killing it.
All right. I think this is everything's coming up
Killing.
page views week. So
Gambling Cave. Penn was in looking at it. We are going to have like the big board of a sports book
Fuck
in there,
yeah.
which is gonna be fucking awesome.
Fuck
Jesus
yes.
Christ,
In
you
Pete's
guys are-
lean-to, I actually would love if Penn was like, well, I mean, he did. He built 3 walls.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
lean-to.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not a room. That's
Yeah.
a lean-to. It would be great if Penn walked in and was like, this isn't good enough, and made
Start
Pete
over.
just start
Yeah.
over.
So
Can we ask him to do that? Just make Pete.
Even we're gonna put TVs hanging throughout the office with all the odds throughout.
Yes.
Christ.
It's gonna be heaven.
Pete said that he was worried you were gonna fire him.
Well, I think Pete's on the hot seat.
Yeah, good.
We've never had a number 2 tech guy really, so it's like Pete's always just had us by the short hairs. It's like, hey, Pete, can you do this? No. All right. Well, we have no.
What are we gonna do? Yeah.
Guess who has some tech people?
Oh.
Yeah. So now it's like, I got 50 guys better than you, Pete.
Damn. Rough and Rowdy going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
Buy it, by the way. Buy it.
Buy it tomorrow night. Dana White's off, which sucks, but it'll still be great.
What's up, everybody? Dana White here. I was supposed to be at Rough and Rowdy this weekend commentating, but I wanted to be there, wanted to see the fights. It's kind of a bittersweet deal for me. My son just got accepted to college. He's going to play football down in USD, and this weekend is Parents' Weekend. So obviously a massive schedule conflict for me. So I won't be there, but enjoy the fights. Have a good time at Rough and Rowdy, and I'll probably check out the next one. Have a great weekend, everybody.
All right, rundown. Last one of the week.